that's right. Make sure you tune into the hottest internet radio station on the planet. REPNVA.com. Each and every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. with your host, Kizzy, bringing you all the celebrity gossip, news, local news, entertainment news, and much, much more. Hold up. Right. Did I forget to mention that REPNVA.com is the official internet radio station that's really repping for all of Virginia artists, rappers, singers, actors, authors, all aspects of the entertainment industry. REPNVA is the station you want to keep your ear to. Yeah, that's right. If you or anyone you know are interested in being a guest or getting an interview on REPNVA Internet Radio, make sure you contact Ms.REPNVA at info@REPNVA.com. That's INFO at REPNVA.com.
You got that?
You're tuned in to REPNVA Radio. I'm about to go into my interview with Artillery the God. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Miss Kizzy?
I'm doing good. My first question is, how did you come up with Artillery the God?
Back in my early career, when I really got locked up when I first got the name, and I was very unversatile. It was just, at the time, my life was filled with a lot of violence, so the shoot 'em up, bang bang talk is all I really rapped about. So after a while, the older dudes named me Artillery down in jail, and after a while, the name carried. Then I got more nice with my flow, got real dominant, supreme, and cocky, so I just went on and threw the God on the end. Plus I'm a 5%er, so that catered to the name too.
Okay. Well, how did you get into music, and how long you been rapping?
I got into music when I was like probably 9. Well, I've been into it all my life, from birth, listening to it, from my godfather playing it all day long, so that's basically what I did. But I got in a lot of trouble, so the punishments kind of really turned me to the rap, really. I was like probably 9, 10, 11. Whenever I went in the room, there was no TV, no nothing. All I had was pencil and pad, so I began pushing the pen. That's basically how I started.
Okay. Well, you grew up in a household where your mom was a crack fiend, and you didn't know your dad. How did that affect you growing up?
I mean, it affected me crazy. I was with my grandparents for like the first couple years, moved through a lot of houses, a lot of schools, but I gotta give thanks to my godmom though, cause she kind of held me down, watched me while my mom was in the street a lot. And then she had my youngest brother. He's like, it's 7 of us all together. He's like about 11 now, but at the time when he came out, he was born. I guess it made her clean herself up. Then I went back to move with her, but before that it was kind of rough. I went through a lot of crazy stuff. Like I used to stand at Community Pride and Church Hill, and basically I used to help old ladies take their bags back and forth to their cars and get little change and stuff like that. That helped me out to get my godmom or something. So it was rough, but I mean, it was what it was. It gave me something to rap about, so I guess it catered to my talent.
Okay. What's your view on being an independent artist vs being a signed artist? And if you were to be signed, what label would you want to be signed to?
I mean, me personally, right now, me and my queen Keisha Starks, we basically got this Commando Entertainment thing where we 50-50 on the business license, so we kind of pushing our own thing, but I would really prefer the independent, right? I did a lot of studying when I was locked up, and like right now, the way these majors doing with this 360 deal, where they got this whole circle of how they want to get money off every single thing you do, I won't really feeling it. That's why I really try to educate myself, but if I was to get grabbed, it would have to be Maybach or Young Money, because they're at the top of the food chain. It would be a label where, even though I got my team behind me that I'm pushing to get my label on with, if I could get that, I would get enough fame that they would be able to get their name blowed up, so when the contract would be over, I could take off on my own. But anything other than that, I would have to probably turn away from it.
Okay. What's the biggest challenge you face being an independent artist?
The biggest challenge right now is getting the recognition. I would have to say the recognition, because it's so like, when I was locked up, I watched the industry take a huge turn. It went from lyricism and bars and people going in to Teach Me How to Dougie, Superman, Let's Dance, My Swag Is This. So now it's a whole different industry. And being that I went around for it, I came out with the same lyrical content from rapping back in the day. So now I got to try to fit in, but the fans have been so watered down by the rappers of the day that now they don't really want to give too many people a chance because they say, you give me your CD, but I know it's foolishness. So it forces me to give them my music for free just to let them hear that I'm nice, and the money's not coming back as much as I'm pushing it out. So that's probably the hardest thing, the recognition and probably the finances.
Do you feel as though if more DJs played your music in the club, you'll get more recognition?
Oh yeah, definitely, because I mean, I don't mean to be too cocky, but if you hear me, you're gonna love it. That just is what it is. So if it touch your ear, I mean, I got a couple DJs in the corner, you know, me and Swerve De Niro been building. Couple DJs, DJ D-Rock, DJ Shorty, that rock with J30. So I got a couple DJs that give me love, but it ain't really as big as I feel it's supposed to be. But eventually, after these trees fall, they gonna have to hear the noise. Ain't gonna be long, it's too loud for you not to grab it, so it's just a matter of time.
Alright, I hear that. Your mixtape, Wait Till They Get a Load of Me. What inspired you to name it what you named it?
Basically what I told you, the game just so bored. I don't even know how many times I can keep saying it to emphasize it. The game is just so messed up right now. It's like everybody's talking about the same thing. Everybody has to have a car. I'm banging. My swag is this. Check out the girl and loud on deck. That's all you really hear. Nobody's telling stories no more. Nobody's going in depth. So it's like it's like they're not really grabbing the emotions, but people are still buying the music, loving it, going crazy for it, supporting it. So I'm like, man, if you going ham for all this stuff, wait till you get a load of this. You're gonna go crazy. Know
Alright,
I mean?
so your when you write music, it's based off of life experience.
Yeah, true fact, yes.
Okay. Is there anybody in particular we might hear on this mixtape?
Oh yeah, it's a couple features on there. I got my homeboy Red Boy from Drama Click Game. I got Semi-Auto repping Fam First. Got my homeboy Show Slim Stunner, Different Demeanor, G Nice from that Drama Click Gang. I got my homie Trey Savage on there. Gotta have the Queen Keisha Stocks on there, it's mandatory. And the rest of it is all me, but I got some heavy promotion on there. I got Bully Boy, my homie BME on there. It's a mean mixtape.
Okay. One particular song grabbed my attention when I was listening to it, March 11, 2006. Was that song based on something that happened to you in real life?
Yeah, that was that's when I left the street. That was a real helpful date. That was the day I got arrested on. And after March 11th, 2006, I didn't touch the street again until October 19th of last year.
All right.
So yeah, that's true.
Take us back to March 11, 2006. What exactly happened?
I mean, it was an epic moment. Like, I'm a very loyal dude. Like, I'm not the hardest in the street, but I try to live up to the principles of it to the utmost. So at the time, I got put in a situation where I was caught up in a little beef with me and the dude was trading shots back and forth with pistols. So what happened is, at the time, we ran across this dude, and my homeboy, he decided to shoot at the dude. It was only right at the time for the life he was living. And at the time, dude had been used to so much beef from me that when they called the police, they pointed me out like, yo, he did it, which was crazy because he shot at us first, but it just is what it is.
So the guy didn't die?
Nah, he ain't died.
Or
he got away. And
he
got away, he called the police. So when we went to court, the witnesses, they was pointing me out like, yeah, he did it. It was his family members. Everybody pointed to me. And at the time, that no snitching rule was so deep into my bloodstream that I stood on it at the time. It was crazy because the individual that I took the charge for, his brother was snitching on me and my brother and my cousin. But I was so deep into not snitching that I just went on and took the charge. I couldn't beat it. So I just took it and ended up getting a 6-year sentence. But due to good behavior, I got like 5.5. They took some of the time off. So that was a good thing. I still did a bid, but while I was in there though, I studied a little business. Got my rhymes together, got more versatile, got my vocabulary up. So, for real, I probably would have never succeeded in the industry if I would have stayed on the street. compared to the monster I am now.
So you basically spent 5 years in jail for a crime you didn't even commit.
Exactly.
All right, I have to ask you, the boy who actually did it, did he come visit you in jail, put money on your books?
Nah, he ain't do nothing. He sparked the story for real. I had to put it out there, but he didn't send me no pictures. He didn't write me. Never came to visit. Like, wow. It was dude was messing with my sister at the time, so it was times where I called home and my mom might have said he came through to talk to your sister and he ain't even mention you, ain't say hi, nothing. And wow. At the time, I'm like, whoa. So are
you still cool with him? That's what I want to know.
No, that's dad. I seen him twice since I came home. I sat behind walls thinking like, yo, when I see him, it's crazy. But I done matured so much that I just seen him and was like, it is what it is. You got it, dog. And I just peeled off. He bought my mixtape, so I guess that's the only thing.
But that's nothing though. You lost 5 years of your life in jail for a crime you didn't even commit, and he can't even put money on your books.
But see, for real, you gotta try to pick the good from the bad. At the time, I was running around so reckless, like beefing, like somebody had just shot my mom's house up. So it was so much going on at the time. Like I got taken away from a mean lifestyle and got put in one where I was forced to study books, forced to write rhymes, forced to get better. A lot of people that I thought was real, that was fake, I got put in a position where they got weeded out where I could see true colors. I actually learned from the situation. And for real, I don't even look at it like I got put in prison. It was more like college to me. Mm-hmm. I came out so much wiser. So it just is what it is. It was just one of those things in life I felt I needed.
Okay. Looking back, would you do anything different?
I can't even say it because you never know what life can bring. Like, I could have made a different move that day and could have got shot the next day. Could have moved and 2 weeks later got hit by a car running to go in the store or something. So there's no telling. The road I took got me to 24. So it is what it is.
All right. Do you have any upcoming shows coming up you want to tell us about?
Yeah. I got a show at the Kingdom on the 20th. I'm going to be performing for 15 minutes straight. So if anybody got that mixtape, y'all need to come out. I did a show at the same area at the Kingdom on the 19th, and that was beautiful. Beautiful. Like, every song got a round of applause. So, but if y'all want to check out that, man, just go to www.aftershows.com/artillerytogod and buy a ticket. It ain't much, $10.
All right. How can people get in contact with you, and how can people purchase your music?
Right now, I'm really pushing the mixtape out of hand because I feel that way, if I meet up with you, it gives me a chance to see you personally, get your name in. It makes you more stuck to being a fan because you can actually say you met me. But it is some individuals in different places. Shout out to Master Ding. She's way out in India, and she actually about to send me something through PayPal, so that's epic. But basically, now, if you hit me up on Facebook, I'll make sure you get it. Just hit me up, Artillery to God. Anywhere you look, Twitter, YouTube, Google me, Reverb Nation. My name is Artillery to God everywhere, so it's not hard to find me. You type it in, I'm going to pop up. On Reverb Nation, I'm ranked as the 10th artist in Richmond right now. So if you type my name,
and that's good. That's good. All right, well, I would like to thank you again for letting me interview you.
Okay.
We're about to go into some more music with DJ Swerve De Niro, and when we come back, we're going to go into the hot topics.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, this Artillery to God, a.k.a. Mr. COMMANDO, man. What's up, VA Stand Up? I'm in here with my homie, man, Miss Kizzy, man, a.k.a. Ms.REPNVA, man. We in the building. Let's rock 'em. Commando.